Jak 3 was rated T for Teen by the ESRB and contains fantasy violence, language, suggestive themes, and use of tobacco. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Jak 3 and we're off. Woohoo! Mel is with me as always, and we are in quite the pickle.
Yeah.
However,
though the shields are down.
The shields of the Darkmaker ship are down.
Now how do we get there?
That is a problem for future us.
Ah, I see.
Also, we're not getting there. There's a planetary defense weapon. It's supposed to be in the center of the Earth.
Fair.
They talked about it,
yeah, I remember
through
that.
the catacombs.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Vulgar got all pissy because they were like, "We believe in Jak," and he's like, "No." And
I will hold the city and the world's safety in hostage for my ego. And Ashlyn's like, "Oh, I suddenly have power to do something about you."
Yeah, that still pisses me off.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I mentioned it.
Ah!
What's your target? Because I'm an asshole.
Yep.
I at least do try to restrict stunts like that to video game plotline stuff.
Yeah.
Because I live a very happy life of active avoidance of a lot of terrible things. Well, I say happy life, but it's more of a mildly less stressed out life.
Listen, gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
You know what? It passes for happiness in this day and age. So are we going to the Freedom League?
Yes, we are going to Freedom League headquarters. You ever stop and think about how the people of Spargus were doing a lot better than, folks here in Haven?
That gives the vibe that the folks of Spargus deal with threats a lot more often.
Oh, they do. But, I'm wondering if that's, if me seeing them suck more is also, what's it called? Confirmation bias?
Yeah, no, it does seem like, to be fair, in this place we have a three-way civil war. Which could throw any fight into sheer chaos.
We don't have a civil war.
Right. We do have a civil war going on.
We have a civil war
and then metalheads.
And the metalheads and the Crimson Guard are both controlled by Errol somehow.
I mean, he's doing all this cyber shit now, so
yeah.
I knew you would catch that.
OnlyFans. Anyway.
I would not want to see Errol's OnlyFans.
I don't even know what it would be like.
Creepy.
Yeah. Moving away from that. What was I talking about? Fuck!
The people here sucking more at staying alive than people in Spargus.
Oh, yeah. They've been, under constant attack for over a year. And yes, people in Spargus, live in yet another one of those little, I didn't mean to swap things, but here I am. Anyway.
This one's not on fire, at least.
Yeah.
But, there's also the idea that because, they've been in a civil war for a year, and like this battlefield safe
They're
for
a
a year.
little worn down. Just
Yeah,
a
and all
little.
and probably most of their good fighters are dead.
Well, if they were good fighters, they wouldn't be dead, would they?
Depends on how exhausted they get. Even a really good fighter exhausted can, die.
Who knows what Arrow will try to do next with that dark ship? We've got to take him out.
And I suppose you know how we can take him.
We have a plan, but it's risky.
Oh, of course. It couldn't be easy. No. And I'm sure we're on the short list to head up the mission, huh?
No, this one's tricky. I'm giving it to Torn and Jinx.
What? I suppose you don't think we're good enough, huh? You don't think we can do it?
Dax.
May I remind you that this team of Daxter, Jak and Daxter have taken on just about every scary thing this world can throw at us for 3, count 'em, 3 adventures.
Daxter.
This is an outrage, Jack. We're the heroes. We're the ones on cereal boxes, for God's sake. And I'm about to release my own line of sports shoes. I've got a contract.
You're on the mission. Your job is to cover Torn and Jinx in a vehicle filled with explosives. Escort them to the metalhead section, and together you'll blow open the nest.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
You didn't let her!
That's the point.
Yeah.
Horn drives like a fucking drunk. When you look at the path that he takes, it's like, what are you doing?
I think he's afraid while driving the explosives.
No. No. You'll see. You'll
What
see.
the? Well, they are certainly strapped in place this time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I gotta give credit for that.
Also, I did this mission. Controlling this with the PlayStation thumbstick was
A
a
nightmare?
trial.
I'm curious what made it a trial, honestly. Because the thumbstick is what would naturally occur to me to use.
Yeah, but I can't make it. I can't do the fine.
You
controlling.
find movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean about Torn driving like a freaking drunk. Where's Jinx?
Jinx is the one who set up the explosives.
Also, Torn's facial expression is a thing from what I can say of it.
What, in the mini icon?
No, in the car.
Yeah. Very intense.
Uh-huh.
Situation. Also, where did Sig come from?
Spargus?
I guess. But why is he here?
Yeah, that's a good point, because isn't Sig's attitude towards Haven City kind of screw him?
Yeah. Jinx is also in the car here with us.
He's driving our car.
He's driving our car. So why is Sig here?
Oh, I even just now noticed Sig's head. Holy shit.
Yeah, I heard him talking. I can't make out what he's saying because more DACA, but
Wouldn't it have made more sense to have, like, someone with a blaster standing on the back of Torn's car? Like, logistically speaking. Because we apparently have Sig here to be a second driver.
yeah, you'll see why at the end of the mission. I guess Sig is here to protect our car since we're gonna be too busy focusing on... Actually, no, he's not, because we also have to protect our own ass. Also, look at what this fucker is doing. He's going the long way. What, did you, like, set the GPS to no tolls or something?
Oh, I told you about the story where it tried to give me a 9-hour ride to the airport once, right?
Mm-hmm.
I learned
like
that
3
day.
different states or something.
Yeah, and I was like half an hour away from the airport at that point, but it required me going over like the Walt Whitman, so
Yeah.
no. Which completely locates me. Well, not completely, but
Not really.
I mean, it basically just locates the stage if you know your bridges.
Pretty much. Anyway, the point of the matter is,
What
what is he doing?
Sig, why are you?
Right? Like, anyway, the point is, Sig is here for reasons, I guess. If Jinx is the one driving our car,
Yeah, like it feels to me like the plot may have been intended to go a slightly different direction.
probably. Like, I haven't listened to the commentary in a while. Maybe they have, like...
Oh boy, I'm looking at Torrance Hell.
Yeah. You're not wrong in what's gonna happen.
I could be wrong.
But you're not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the secret. The GPS was programmed by the Dark Makers.
Yep.
But look at this, a checkpoint. I am not going to stop harping on that.
Yeah. Checkpoints are real good. But it's all the way back here, so we have to go through Torn's drunken loop again.
On the other hand, we're doing it with Torn at full health initially now.
Yes.
When he was at like half health before.
Something like.
So you can kind of iterate, you can with checkpoints kind of iterate through until success.
Yes. Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because after all, the point of games is to play them and have progress.
Because they are the only medium that I was also the comedy routine once. They're the only medium that'll basically go, oh, you're not good enough? I guess you can't enjoy your story.
Pretty much. This is why I love the internet.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not good enough, I can just go and watch someone who is.
Yeah. Or a cutscene compilation.
Yeah. That's what I do
Talking
for
about-
Jak most of the time.
Talking about not being good enough, it makes me want to play Amaronith again.
Honey, no.
It's not the Game Boy Advance one.
There's
That's
a
like
Game Boy Advance
BBC
one? Yeah.
No,
I was
there
gonna
isn't. It's
say.
Game Boy Color one. And the PlayStation one is arguably the best of the three.
It is. It's also got the best soundtrack.
Yes.
Hands down.
But also saying it's the best of the three.
It's damning with light praise. Damning with faint praise.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a way to play the original PlayStation Animorphs game for my channel now.
I still remember having a little freak out over the instruction manual and also some of the works.
Yeah.
Because they made choices, and I also think they misspelled the word rhino.
I believe they did. Anyway, here we go.
Back to new content, so now I'm back to caring about the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, not gonna lie. Oh, now they're jumping on you.
Oh, they've been jumping on me the whole time. And that's why they're going to be a gunner on Torn's,
Oh yeah, they hurting now. Move and groove, Chili Pepper.
All right, it's payback time. You ready to rock, Dax?
You mean go in that place? Jack, maybe I'll stay here and, protect Sig.
Sig, why are you here? Unless he basically heard, like, ooh, kill Dark Makers, I'm in.
Probably. And now we have all of our gun upgrades.
Nice.
We have all of our gun upgrades, all of the upgrades for those gun upgrades. I'm still
tempted.
Tormented by the choice. But I said I wasn't going to use those.
But those aren't listed under cheats.
No, they're vehicle stuff. And then I'm like, fuck it. I don't remember where I do it, but the, supernova causes the screen to go all white.
Oh, good.
So I will try to warn for when that happens.
Okay.
If I can't do it for you, Mel, I will definitely have Amaronith do it for, everyone else. I am only just thinking of doing that now.
Yeah, otherwise you would have, like...
I would have had them the warning. Yeah.
It's fine.
But I'm also not using the gun just yet.
Yeah. Well, also dark ammo seems very, rare.
It is rare. And if I remember correctly, the supernova uses either 5 or 10 ammo for one shot.
Yeah.
So you can only do it a couple of times.
Yeah, I prefer the mass inverter.
The mass inverter's pretty great.
It's the fun gun.
It is the fun gun. I find it really interesting that dark makers are all like destruction of all light eco, blah blah blah. They themselves drop it.
Yeah. Well, that kind of makes sense though.
Yeah.
Because if you imagine like the makers themselves have a lot to do with light eco, right?
Mm-hmm. All eco.
So the dark makers are just like the makers, but
they're precursors. It's precursors and dark makers.
Yeah. So like the precursors have a lot to do with all eco, including light eco. It kind of makes sense that the dark makers would drop light eco because it's still a part of them.
Yeah.
For all they're about the destruction of it, it's still a part of them. They can't wipe that out.
Yep. Same with the metalheads. The metalheads also drop light eco.
Which also kind of implies that light eco is just a part of all life to begin with.
Yep. It is a little disturbing that they all drop dark eco as well, but that's like looking for a Watsonian reason when the Doyleist reason is it's a fucking gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, but it's fun to think about.
Oh yeah.
Everything dropping like light and dark eco though,
yeah,
like gives the vibe that balance is necessary. It's just some creatures have their balance in different ways.
Yeah, I guess. I just...
Again, Watsonian versus Doyleist.
Yeah, I do think it's very important that there is a Watsonian reason for some of this bullshit that happens in games.
Yeah. Because sometimes the reason of it's a video game just isn't satisfying.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a video game, so it's not that deep. Why not?
Why can't it be?
Yeah.
There's whole
Where's your
worlds
sense
of
of
fan canons
creativity?
there. It's why characters move into my head like cats on occasion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang it, Nana, go.
Oh, Nanako.
And now her big sister's moved in.
Oh, that's terrible.
But wonderful. But they're like cats, I tell you. It's like herding cats.
Yep.
And then they start like meowing at 3 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, I deal with that in real life.
Now just imagine dealing with it inside your brain.
Yeah. But just,
I mean,
it's
I also
sad
deal with
boy
that.
hours.
Yeah. I mean, that's just cats.
Mm-hmm. But, I do find it really interesting. We're in the metalhead section of the city.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is the Metalhead Tower. There are no metalheads here.
I imagine the Dark Makers kind of wiped them out. Given how many of those we're seeing.
My little friends have come to see me off. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have an appointment with the most powerful beings in the universe.
You're through, metal monkey! Don't make me come over there and sick Jack on you.
You're too late. I've already awakened the Dark Maker ship. When I come back, I will be wielding the very power of the Precursors. I'll see you boys soon.
Look at that, it's cool. It's amazing. It's reacting to the dark stuff. Ah, it's gonna blow!
Let's get out of here!
So that's a problem.
Just a little one.
Just Arrow managing to...
Yeah.
There's no music.
It's just very quiet. And now it's...
Now it's battle.
Yeah. I believe I actually do some precursor orb hunting in this.
Do you remember the city, Jack? Find this spot before time runs out for a prize.
I only included the successful attempt at this.
Fair.
The same as I do in the precursor orb gathering videos.
Good work. You haven't lost it.
Which is good.
I am a little bummed that I didn't get the one where he's like, if you manage to get to this spot, I'll be impressed. And then when you do it, he's like, I lied, I'm not impressed.
Oh, but see, like, I have to say, I love that for Torn.
Yeah.
Just that sort of vibe of actually having a sense of humor and being able to tease a person.
Mm-hmm.
It makes him way more human than just, to be fair, his very over dedication to his activities is also, like, a very important part of his character.
Yes.
I'm not sure that was a net positive of health.
Not really. Once again.
Now we're at a net negative.
Yep.
Jesus, you're really going through an active war zone.
Yep. I'm wondering why Onan's hut is all the way out here and they didn't bring it, you know, inside the city safe zone.
She might have refused.
Maybe, but this isn't where it was,
Yeah.
in 2 either.
And honestly, if she was in the Freedom League headquarters, they should have just packed her tent up.
Pretty much.
Jack, we're in serious trouble. Onin says there are strange forces at work. Fate has been twisted by something more powerful than anything she has ever seen in her many years. Something now awake deep in the catacombs.
Let me guess. You blowhards want us to go down there, correct?
The best access to the catacombs is on the metalhead side of the city.
Sometimes I really hate you guys.
Onin says she sees your fate turning black with uncertainty. Onin says it will be very dangerous indeed. Onin says Hecker will escort you to the catacombs and... What? What did you say? You will be Onin's eyes and Jack's wisdom. You must do this. Okay, fine. But I am gone the moment that things get sticky. You two, get to the catacomb entrance and take care of business. I'll meet you there when the coast is clear.
Where was his armor? Yeah. Where was his armor in that cutscene? Why does it keep going away?
Probably because they animated some of these cutscenes before the armor system exists, before like...
But he had his shoulder armor.
I was phrasing that poorly. I think maybe they animated this cutscene before they knew exactly when he was getting the chest armor.
I guess.
Anyway, we get to go down a hole.
Sort of.
I mean, catacombs underground.
Yes. But first we have to get there, and that's a trial.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
First we have to get there to get there. Also a trial.
I don't remember this part of Haven City existing in Jak 2.
This is where the waterways were. This is on the way to the stadium.
I legitimately don't remember it.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense.
Does it?
That you wouldn't remember it? Yeah.
Fair. Hey, metalheads!
Yep. But also this is where we came in when we first got to Haven City from Spargus.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Like, we came in through that door. Did I mean to show it off? No. I just can't control the fucking death
You also can't control getting stung by metal scorpions.
Yeah, that sucks. Also, do I mean to do half the shit I do right here? No.
No.
It's because I'm trying to go up a stick.
Fair.
Yeah. Like, right here. Into the water? Yeah. But hell, hey, look, it's a precursor orb. Let's just grab that.
While we're down here.
Yeah. I hate the jetboard.
I can tell. 10,000 years later.
Pretty much.
And I don't even know how I would approach that angle better either.
Yeah, like, you have to come up here.
Oh, God. And even then, it like, ooh, that's nasty.
Yes.
Like...
And this is me being like, maybe I can do it if I just... There we go.
Hey, you found a way.
And just Jack doing that backwards, looking over his shoulder, completely twisted around, makes my back hurt just looking at him.
Yeah.
The only hombres tough and crazy enough to take on these things are the Wastelanders.
You're a genius.
Yeah, that trinket's worth about as much as you'd get from a broke-down pawn shop in Southtown.
That's not gonna have consequences.
No,
Hopefully that consequences help.
we'll see.
But also, I love how he's taking the typical computer user solution to problems.
Hit the button many times.
Like, oh, it didn't work the first time? Boop, 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 boop.
Listen, I'm like that.
Oh, I know. I'm like that. I just hide it better.
That's because you know what button to hit multiple times.
And even then, sometimes I just hit the button multiple times. I will say it's nice to not be in a situation where we have to obsessively pick up every skull gem.
Oh yeah, like, we are in the end game. I've gotten everything I wanted to get, and if I wanted the last vehicle upgrade, I could get it. I have enough orbs now that I can.
Fair.
Because it's only 15.
Right. I remember that much.
But now I get to make my way through the ruins of the stadium.
Wow, Stadium kind of got a little fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate the game just popping dark and light eco vents in places where they might not necessarily make sense, honestly. But they're there.
Yeah.
That was lucky.
Yes, it was. The, like, gasp I had made during recording was very real and very loud.
Yeah? I can't blame you for that one, not one little bit.
The thing I don't like about the light tower is that I don't recall if he does this when he drops from a dark transformation either.
That little hangover hold.
Yeah.
I have to double check next time you do Dark Jack if he does. Oh, hey, we have maps.
Oh, yeah, we've had maps the whole time. I just haven't been either looking at them or showing myself looking at them.
Fair. Maps have been an off-screen phenomenon.
Yeah. Because who wants to watch me stare at yeah, see? Dark Jack doesn't happen.
He's also more used to the dark powers by this point, though.
Yeah, by a year.
But still, the light stuff is very new.
New. I know. But I don't remember if he ever did that.
I imagine it almost feels like being drunk on stability.
Yeah, he's still getting used to his SSRIs.
Yeah. And Boyd needs them.
Oh, God, did our boy ever need them? I don't know where that
Skull gem was. Infuriating.
Yeah.
Just that vibration.
Yeah, like, I don't know where it was stuck, but... doggy. Oh, look! More jetboard stuff.
Still more jetboard.
Mm-hmm. This whole section. Like... there are parts of it that you just need the jetboard, and I hate it.
Yeah, because I think you would prefer to be able to play the game without even touching it.
Honestly, yeah.
I know that feeling. There's actually a very interesting bit of wisdom I saw about game design.
Yeah?
If you put in a system to avoid a mechanic, and the game is infinitely better once that system is unlocked, you have a bad mechanic.
Yes.
And I don't remember what it was referring to, but it was someone complaining about, like, something in a game. And the person was like, oh, well, once you unlock this upgrade, you don't have to worry about it anymore. And the response was, if I have to unlock an upgrade to basically get the system out of my way, it's a bad system.
I feel like that with the microtransactions that...
Many unbearable hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that way about microtransactions that basically, have you skip the grinding. Like, oh, you mean the grinding that you put in the game that make it unbearable so that we would buy the microtransactions? That grinding?
And even games I love are not, immune to it.
Yeah.
Like the newest Etrian games.
Like, and
I use those copiously.
Yeah, like, just because the microtransactions are in a game that you like doesn't suddenly make them okay.
No, it doesn't. Like, and I still find myself, because I like the game, wanting to defend them.
Yeah. I would much rather, like, I would much rather have there be no microtransactions.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, I paid $60 for a game, I want that to just be the game.
I think my quote-unquote favorite trend has been re-releasing older games and shoving microtransactions in them.
Looking at you, Capcom.
Yeah.
But you know what I really miss? The stuff when you, like, did stupid shit in older games.
And got shit for it.
And you could unlock stuff. Like, in the original God of War trilogy, I believe one of the things was Kratos' chef outfit. Where he was just dressed like a chef and he fought with a giant fish.
Yeah, I miss the days when, like, that was how you unlocked weird niche shit.
Yeah. Rather than pay $2.99. USD, of course.
Of course.
Anyway.
Where have you been? I've molted 3 times already, just waiting for you. Onan says we must get through the palace ruins, but I think... Uh-oh.
Jack, let me just say, before it's all over, riding on your shoulder, although it is kind of bony and uncomfortable, well, you've been a good pal.
You too, Dax. These adventures, they've been great.
Someone call for an army?
But you're a long way from the desert. I thought you said a smart warrior never takes his opponent head on.
That depends on how hard your skull is. I'd say you and I are both rather headstrong.
Let's finish this.
Look alive, Jack.
And now we've got the Slam Dozer, baby!
Oh my gosh, I love this car already.
Duck and dodge.
Though it says a lot that the very king of Spargus came to our call.
Well, he's done it before.
Yeah, but still.
He was the one who found us in the desert because of Ashton's beacon.
Yeah, so that gives the impression he makes a habit of personally investigating his beacons.
Yep. But I also like to think that, like, there's, like, a system out there, and, like, everyone has a specific beacon, like, that's assigned to them, and so, like, it's like, ah, Jack's beacon is going off. he's in trouble.
Also, I am not surprised that it took time for Davis to get here.
Oh yeah, he had to drive here. The slam dozer is not the fastest.
Which makes the fact that, like, Jack was very, why aren't they here yet?
Listen, Jack's very pretty. Jack has one brain cell and it's set to boom.
Does it only operate when it hits the corners of the screen?
I mean, maybe.
But yeah, he might not be the smartest cookie in the jar. And he might not be the sweetest cookie in the jar. But
Jack is an oatmeal raisin cookie when you expect a chocolate chip. Okay, that's not fair.
Jack is the cookie that's filled with nitroglycerin.
That is one hell of a cookie. You can enjoy it, but only once.
Hey, it's like anything is edible.
But only once.
Oh, God. You have to find the generators, don't you?
Yep. You have to find the generators. You're getting shot at the whole time. Fucking buggy physics.
Micro terrain. Or macro terrain, as the case may be.
Yeah.
The graphics not loading in.
Yep. But
we have a map.
That doesn't help.
Oh. Yeah. There is a middle ground between the curse of the quest marker and no guidance whatsoever. You do know what I mean by the curse of the quest marker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would have very much appreciated at least having the green dots show up on the map where the generators are.
Right.
Please stop getting caught on geometry. I know there's a lot of it.
They kept putting it in here. Hey!
Yep.
I do love the Slam Dozer, though.
It's such a great card. Now,
also looking at it from behind looks like a face.
What?
Look, you see the eyes and like the teeth sort of hanging down?
Oh.
I don't know why it picked to me his face, but it did.
Okay, like a Johnny Five kind of thing.
Yeah. References that instigate people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck, I was gonna say something I don't remember what it was.
Very, very oops.
Oh, right. I was going to say, you saw me turn on the unlimited turbo.
Right.
The Slam Dozer always has unlimited turbo already.
Oh, that's fine.
Because nothing here drops turbo, and you need turbo to break things.
Right, so of course it would give you infinite turbo.
Yeah. I just want to make sure everyone is aware of that before y'all think, oh, you fucked this and made it easier.
No, it's just like that.
It's just like that. Come on, four-wheel drive, let's go.
That reminds me of a really weird dream I had once where I was driving a car up a cliff. At a 90-degree angle, mind you.
That sounds like dream physics, alright.
Dream physics are weird. And I remember this because it's like when I was sleeping in what was our family room at the for that, because I couldn't sleep in my room for some reason because I just couldn't get to sleep.
Huh.
So I just grabbed my sleeping bag and went out to the family room, now dining room. / dad's office.
Well, see, like, that's also, like, a thing that, like, is a known phenomenon. Like, if you have trouble sleeping in one place, you move.
Go to another.
Then it works.
What's funny is, like, it was on a couch that I always hated the texture of.
Yeah, but you were in a sleeping bag.
Yeah, true. It had hearts on it.
But also, like,
I mean, my dream logic also means I'm filled with chocolate, so...
dream logic is very interesting.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of gooey chocolate. Like
it was actually more solid.
Oh. So you were like a filled Easter bunny.
Yes.
Damos!
Not bad driving, kid. It was a good fight. And a good day to die. I'm very proud to have been by your side in the end. This world is not yet out of heroes.
We did well together. Don't move, Al.
Please, promise me one thing. Promise me you'll find my son, Mar. You'll know him when you see this. He's wearing an amulet just like it. A symbol of our lineage with the great House of Mar. Save the people, Jak. They need you.
Father. Yes, you were that child. I took you from Deimos, hoping to harness your eco powers for my experiments. Then I lost you to the underground. You seem upset. Did I tell you too late? You were the son of the great warrior Deimos. Oh, and he never knew. How delightful.
Ah! Bigger!
Thank you for opening the door to the precursors. Don't worry, I'll be back to put you out of your misery.
After him, Jak!
You're willing to go down there? Without a fuss this time.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. It's just that nobody hurts my best friend and lives to brag about it. Let's get him!
So, 13 years I've been playing this series, and I cry every time.
Yeah. I have things they were ruined anyway.
I have a lot of feelings about parent-child stories. And I deliberately killed myself there because I need to end the episode. And I will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
When we'll have a talk about what just happened.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.